Hey guys, I just wanted to do a reaction video. I wanted to see what was trending on try to find what was trending on YouTube right now, or just any more like DC CW TV show related stuff. And they just posted a new trailer for Legends of Tomorrow. It's called Time Remix Extended. It is They had a teaser for this with the same title. I think it was more like 30 seconds long. This is a full length. I obviously wanted to wait until they uploaded a version that had more footage to analyze and look at. They finally did, and so let's check it out.
I think we broke time.
First rule of time travel: never visit the same time and place twice.
What do we do now?
We're fixing our mistakes.
Julius Caesar showed up in Aruba.
Is that a fact?
P.T. Barnum.
Dinosaurs.
King Arthur?
It's gonna take a lifetime to clean these up.
An endless adventure. How exciting.
You guys are superheroes?
We're about to find out.
I think there must be some kind of mistake. Because we're the legends.
This is awkward.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Season premiere, Tuesday, October 10th at 9/8 Central on the CW.
I think we broke time.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys remember from the end of the season 2 finale, the Legends had to go back in time and they were forced to interact with themselves and in order to stop the Legion of Doom from ever getting the Spear of Destiny and creating this dark alternate reality. But because of that, it caused like this paradox where now you can see like different buildings and people and things are scattered throughout time. With this is actually the ending to that episode with T-Rex is running through Los Angeles. You got Big Ben in the back there, and as well as some weird, I guess like futuristic buildings or from different countries, So instead of dealing with time aberrations, which is basically altered points of time, now they have to deal with time anachronisms, which is basically having to put all these like scattered people, places, and things back in their proper timeline and their proper time periods before any further damage is caused to the timeline.
First rule of time travel: never visit the same time and place twice.
What do we do now?
We're fixing our mistakes.
Julius Caesar showed up in Aruba.
Is that?
And it is mentioned that that Rip did leave at the end of season 2, just because he felt like the team was going to be better off on their own. He's obviously going to come back, and he's formed a new version of the Time Masters called the Time Bureau, as a result of finding out about these time anachronisms on his own. And so because of that, it's like not real. And so he changes his mind, feeling like, oh, the Legends can like handle this kind of responsibility. So they become relieved. So they're like relieved of their duties. Mick takes the opportunity to actually go to Aruba like he wanted to, and Julius Caesar, showing up in present day, is one of the people scattered throughout time, and what brings the Legends back into action. And yeah, I guess they're basically supposed to have a kind of rivalry with the Time Masters as to like who is better suited to fixed police time.
Fact.
P.T. Barnum.
So now they had Billy Zane, like I said, as P.T. Barnum, and I guess like this is supposed to be like episode 2, where they go back to like the 1870s because he has like a saber-toothed tiger on as part of his three ring circus, and so they have to put that back. And apparently, the premise is now he wants to make Ray and Nate part of his circus because of his powers, because of their.
King Arthur?
So this is like King.
Arthur?
So King Arthur is being apprehended by the Time Bureau, which is I guess is where the legends meet up with them in LA after the Wave Rider crash lands. In the back, the guy with his earpiece, this is Arthur Darvill as Rip Hunter, because just based on his haircut and just seeing like promotional photos, like I think that's probably Rip as one of I mean, like I said, I guess we'll find out in the episode.
Arthur?
It's gonna take.
So yeah, I don't know who Sarah's facing off against here. Yeah, they're too far. Yeah, they're too far away to tell. And this is a map of all the acronyms throughout time.
It's gonna take a lifetime to clean these up.
An endless adventure. How exciting.
Yeah, this is like a strip club or something. It could be like a strip club. I don't know where that is.
Adventure. How exciting.
You guys are superheroes?
And that's supposed to be the new actress Tala Ash, who's playing Adriana Tomez, who's supposed to be known as like the reincarnation of Isis in the comics, and who's also the wife of Black Adam. But because of ISIS being used as the name of a terrorist organization, I think the producers are not actually going to refer to her as such, but they are still going to touch upon her comic book origins at some point in the future. She doesn't show up until like episode 3, where the legends travel to 2030, and I guess she's supposed to have more of a dynamic with Ray, as he's like the ever-loving optimist, and she's more of a pessimist because her future got screwed up as a result of the legends breaking time, and she's supposed to be a hacktivist, and also more of like pessimistic, because she feels as a result of what's happened in her future that the legends shouldn't just be fixing time, they should be improving it, which creates an interesting dynamic as to what exactly the legends' goal are going to be, and probably going to create more conflict between the team and the Time Bureau.
We're about to find out.
Okay, maybe this could be like the episode 2 where Amari's like in the cage trying to get the saber-toothed tiger. It looks like it looks like not just Julius Caesar, but his whole army's there. There seems to be this whole fight between Mick and the Time Masters, I guess maybe they want to apprehend him, or they're trying to, while he has to go after Julius Caesar, because again, all the Time Bureau members seem to be wearing suits. Okay, so I guess at some point, Amari does go back to. Looks like Amari does at some point go back to Africa, even if it's briefly. And I don't know quite what the reason is. If she wants to like maybe prevent her fate of being burned alive in her village, or if it has something to do with the fact that Kawasa, who was Mara McCabe's sister and a villain from the Vixen web series, is also going to be a villain in season 3, along with Gorilla Grodd and Damien Dark. So it's probably connected. And they also mentioned that while in the time where like the legends get relieved of their duty, that Sarah takes up a retail. They did mention Sarah taking up a retail job, which is kind of funny. I mean, that's the last thing. I mean, of course, the last thing you would expect her to be doing, even less. I mean, even before being a bartender. And it looks like she's fighting like another member of the Time Bureau. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe like they get in contact with one another, and the legends, and maybe they try to go after the Time Bureau goes after them just to make sure, because they feel like they're just going to screw up history more, because they tend to screw up history as much as they break it.
Paint the
And I guess just an observation. Martin Stein is going to be the one who's the most reluctant to rejoin the team after they briefly break up, just because he wants to spend more time with his wife and daughter. And he went on the journey originally because he liked the idea of time travel and having the opportunity to do that. But given they've done so much damage, now he's questioning if it's worth it. And I guess this is the scene where he eventually just comes around and rejoins the team, and which is why he's hugging it out with Jax. So yeah, we have Zara. She has the totem, which is, I guess, going to be the source of her powers, or if she's going to have powers, if it's going to sort of remain like dormant, I guess, for part of the season, or if she's going to have powers at all. We'll see.
I think there must be some kind of...
And that's, of course, they're being surrounded by the Time Bureau. And yeah, based on this haircut and the promotional photos, that also might be Rip Hunter, Arthur Darvill.
mistake. Because we're the legends.
This is awkward.
D.
This is awkward.
Because we're the legends.
This is awkward.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Season.
So yeah, this looks like it's gonna be another fun season. Season 2 was like it's hands down its best season so far. It was the best of the 4 shows last year, in my opinion, just because it kind of reveled in its own premise and became the show that it was hyped up to be from back when the show first premiered, and being this kind of goofy, like over the top, like action adventure, and then take itself too seriously. And it looks like they'll be continuing that trend. So, what do you guys think of the trailer? Which of the Arrowverse shows are you looking forward to the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.